Hello, and welcome to my life as a targeted individual. I've lived as a targeted individual for at least a decade now, and initially I thought I was losing my mind. Of course, that's what they want you to think, and oddly enough, at a friend's house, I found a medallion with a quote in Latin, and I don't remember what the Latin quote was at this moment, but it eventually, I looked it up on Google, eventually led me to finding out that this medallion was given to states and countries when they decided to be a part of a department under the Department of Defense, the Information Awareness Office, which studied the asymmetric dissemination of information, or the dissemination of asymmetric information for wartime. And that's essentially what is happening to my life and anybody else's life who is a targeted individual. They use enormous amounts of people and tactics that they use against enemies in war to destroy you. Essentially the ending, what they want is for you to wind up committed, wind up in prison, or wind up killing yourself. Committed, basically. Committed to an insane asylum, committed to prison, or committing suicide. I don't know what I did to deserve this. Maybe I strayed and they decided they didn't want me. Maybe it's because I have red hair. Maybe it's because I was a single mom. I don't know. I don't really care. They're playing God, and it's government sanctioned, or it's government approved, basically. And it's not right. It's the rich, basically. It's the beginning of the depopulation campaign of the rich, is what this is. All I can tell you is I have lived in silence for a long time because I have felt humiliated, and they want you to feel that way, and it worked. But I'm not going to be quiet about it anymore. There's enough information out there that people can look it up. Gang stalking, targeted individuals, fusion centers. You can find out about it. I know I'm not crazy. But today, they started swarming me again with red. This is their latest campaign. They did this to me a long time ago, and it's starting again. I'm, for the most part, pretty much agoraphobic. I don't leave the house except when I absolutely have to, and that's still no guarantee that they're not going to get at you, because they break into your homes and your cars. I mean, they do lots of things, and there's really no escaping it. It's the rich paying the poor to kill off the poor is basically what this is. It's the hoarding of the wealth, 1%ers, finding the people who will serve them to do their dirty work, to do their bidding. Instead of loving your fellow man, he's decided to hire the poor to kill off his brother. And that's the sick, twisted mind of man. It's very unfortunate that this is what it's come to. That the wealthy, our founding forefathers are included in this, some of them, not all of them, but they established a set of rules for everyone to live by in order that we can live in a society, and then they put themselves above it and then shake their finger at you. Shame on you for not living by the rule, when they've never subjected themselves to the rule to begin with. That's how they amassed their fortunes. They didn't live by the same rules.